Even though there are other ways to check if two languages are related, one of the most convincing is vocabulary. And as you will see with Swahili and other Bantu languages, their language words for agriculture are so similar that you cannot deny their relation. Now, I'll have to say that these languages are already confirmed. They are not guesses and they are not open thoughts. But then I will relate these farming words to Afro-Asiatic languages, which is a frontier thing to try and unite two different languages. The unification of Niger Congolese languages, which is Bantu languages and Niger languages, was confirmed later on, but at one time they're thought to be unrelated. So it's possible that the Afro-Asiatic languages are related to the Bantu languages. Given this, let's check the evidence. Let's start with a fairly strong one. The word for farm, or to cultivate in all these languages is lima. The Proto Bantu word has been traced to dima. But as you can see, in Chichwa, it's lima. In Luganda, it's lima. In Rwanda, rima. In Shona, rima. Swahili, lima. Nguni, lima, which covers all the other languages down there, because all of these are Nguni languages. Then Sutu, Tswana, lema. Sutu, lema. Tswana, lema. Venda, lima. As you can see in Swahili and in Southern Bantu languages, the word vuna means to reap or to break. But as you can see, the word reap or cultivate or break is different in other languages of the Bantu language. And this is because there's a bifurcation, even a trifurcation, because there's still other words for this word. For example, in Shona, it's Kohwa. In Nyanja, it's Kolola. In Lingala, it's Kolona. You can see that these words are related, but in a different way than the others, which is vuna. The word for seeds is mbeu, or in Swahili, mbegu. And this word seems to be a Eastern Bantu word, meaning that the eastern side of the migration seems to be isolated to itself. This is how we know the directions that some of these Bantu people might have taken, especially since we know that the people in the eastern side used to trade with each other. In almost all the Bantu languages, from whatever region you choose, the word nyama means meat, and it also means animal. In Zulu, one of the most southerly parts of the Bantu language, the word is nyamazan, which means a wild animal. I'm sure by now you get the general idea, but what if we compare Afro-Asiatic words and maybe some Indo-European words to the ancient words to see if farming can be traced to this part of Africa, especially considering the fact that certain words in the Middle East ended up being the words for farming in Europe as well as Africa. We shall indicate which ones go this way and which ones go that way. So, as you can see, the word pig in ancient Egyptian is both shai and reri. Now, believe it or not, the word Shah is probably the Akkadian or Sumerian word for a pig. Not probably, it's definitely the Sumerian word for pig, but it was probably said as Sho in Sumerian. And it probably went into the Indo European languages and became swine or sow, as it's shown here. But what of this word reri? As you can see, the word reri is an Afro Asiatic word and it has nothing to do with Indo European languages or the Semitic languages of Afro Asiatic. This reri word became ngurure or nguruwe in the Bantu languages. The Ngu part is a prefix, so it would be ruwe. It is thought that this word cow comes from the Sumerian word go or gut, which means ox. But the word ka also means cow or bull in ancient Egyptian. And the modern interpretation, ko, in Coptic means bull. But what of the Bantu word, nko, mo, which means bull or cow, cattle of any gender? And as you can see with the other Bantu languages, Ngombe, which is similar to Ngomo, which is what the cow is in the Nguni dialects, and Goma in the Khoikhoi language. And it shows that there's a continuity, probably because farming, at least farming these type of animals, started in the Middle East somewhere.